There is a huge difference between guys who get all the best girls, guys who get the bare minimum girls, and guys who don't get girls at all. Their thought process is different, their approach is different, and their results are different. Today, you will learn how to think, how to act, and how to get high-quality girls. But if you don't watch this video to the end, you will miss details you are not supposed to miss. The first thing you need to know is that success changes your thoughts. Successful people in any field always think about things differently from how unsuccessful people do. Successful people learn things about the field that others aren't aware of. They stop worrying about things that they realize don't matter. They learn to think about things that do matter, which weren't previously on their radar. Why does this happen? Because as you gain success in any area of life, you come to know that area more. You realize much of what you thought before, including many strong beliefs, is wrong. So you let those things go. It's more like how you feel before you make your first million. But as soon as you make 2 million, you realize that making millions isn't as hard as you thought when you were broke. The unsuccessful guy thought. Romantically unsuccessful men think about things in ways successful men just don't. For instance, 1. They judge a woman, then excuse her mistake. What do I mean? Let's assume he sees a woman he likes flirting with another guy. This is what he thinks. Did she just flirt with another guy? I didn't know she was like that. Well, she's probably under a lot of stress right now. You see how he judges her, and then he is also the one who makes excuses for her. 2. They deliberate on what a woman says or mean by what she says. What do I mean? He thinks, why did she tell me she's lonely right now? Is it because she wants me to make a move, or was she just stating a fact? What's her motivation? 3. They fantasize about playing a role in a woman's life. She'll be floored when she realizes what a great guy I am. You are unconsciously qualifying yourself to her, and this is why she looks down on you. 4. They wonder about a woman in her absence. I wonder what she's doing right now. Is she thinking about me? 5. They feel pressured to not mess up with women. I really don't want to screw this up and lose this girl. She's so great. I can assure you, you already lost her. 6. They're disappointed if things don't go their way with a girl, yet they feel ecstatic when things do work out. I got the date. I can't believe it. 7. They expect women to think and feel similarly to how they do. I'm sure if I just tell her this, she will understand. If it were me, I would. If you're in the not that successful with women camp, a lot of these thought process probably look familiar to you. However, if you are successful with women, most of these thought processes will seem bizarre to you. They will look counterproductive and utterly alien. Why should this be? Are romantically successful men born with different thoughts in their heads? No, they acquire different thoughts through experience as well as through focus. Now, let's talk about how romantically successful men think. You will see that the way romantically successful men think about women is way different from how unsuccessful men think. 1. They observe a woman's actions with discernment, yet without judgment. She's flirting with another guy, so either she's a flirt or she wants to hook up with someone. I'd better move in. 2. They don't worry much about the meaning of what a woman says or does because their focus is on action. She said she's lonely. Well, let's see how she responds when I invite her somewhere intimate with me. 3. They don't fantasize about the future. Instead, they take steps to create a future and move on to a better prospect if this girl won't play along. 4. They don't wonder about a woman in her absence. They don't care if she's thinking about them or not. However, if they want her attention, say with a text message, they know how to get her to think about them. 5. They feel little to no pressure to not mess up with women. Dating may even feel more like a sport or a game, as opposed to the life or death endeavor it can be for unsuccessful men. 6. They're a little disappointed if things don't go their way with a girl, and it's nice when things do go their way. But the emotional highs and lows are much more muted. Just another day at Player Inc. 7. They know women think and feel in very different ways than men do. Some of these ways they know very well. Others they know they can't predict. and don't fret over. See how radically different these thought processes are from the romantically unsuccessful man's. The romantically unsuccessful man's head is swimming with emotions like fear, doubt, hope, expectations, and delusions. He guesses at women's thoughts and hopes or dreads what those thoughts may be at any time. He concocts complex fantasies in his head, which then causes him to feel even more emotions. The romantically successful man, on the other hand, puts little time or emotion into a woman's thoughts. Some of them he can guess at, others he knows he can't. Regardless, his focus is on making moves and seeing if they work. He's not trying to totally decode her thought process. The nice guy wants to know everything she's thinking. The romantically successful guy, though, is more concerned with doing things that will escalate their courtship. He just wants her moving around with him, laughing with him, touching him, kissing him, and falling into bed with him. And he knows he doesn't need to know what she's thinking of him to get that. He just needs a basic understanding of the game coupled with action. If you are not following me, you might not see me again, so hit the subscribe button to join this great community of advanced men. See you in our next video.